I'm going to perform some poetry. My first poem is called A Meaningless Promise. All my bitterness drips through me like rain from the branches, and spring amongst the cherry blossoms shakes and shakes. When the fog of yesterday crowds flood riverbanks overspilling, the hunter abandons his quiver and succumbs anew. And the next one is this long, rambling piece called Dostoevsky on Steroids. You came flaming out of the hell pit like Dostoevsky on steroids, messianic nostrils flaring in a heap of chaos, tiny filaments of fine hair crowning the crest of your brow. So I, of course, immediately challenged you to a heated game of old-school Tetris, and quickly marveled at the fanatical gleam of your curved black talon on the A button, rotating blocks of pastel-hued mana that floated down from the cruel and incomprehensible heavens. Gradually, we became aware of the sounds of lovemaking emanating from the old canal, as we turned and rested on our backs to observe the majestic, recalcitrant flight of the cranes as they glided in over the South Side Railroad tracks, the streets alive with roaming impossibilities, the shape of descent, all hunger and mortal silence. I looked straight into the milky white pupils of your twittering, skittering mechanical eye device and said, banana goat bread. And then yes, right then I certainly knew that your suspension bridge was a teetering mess, and that despite everyone's best intentions and the prevailing sentiment in Eastern Europe, I too had at last succumbed to the guises and wiles of my own exaggerated need for apostolic greeting cards. We looked around and perversely, without warning, the true indelicacy of the situation was upon us, interminable as gout. As the slain comrades among our hooves lunched up in the one sudden discordant harmony of an El Greco sky, each of them feasting on the streamers of ticker tape and wedding rings that dazzled and cascaded like sheets of rain in the still of the pre-morning dawn. Embarrassed and admittedly still a bit drunk, I assisted as you scooped up your pustule-ridden jowls from the steaming ground and eased them behind your magnanimous shoulders, helped secure with pins the delicate shroud of gauze above your face, and knew then that I was looking forward only to the true embrace of the one whom I love, and the sweet sounds of children at play, the cries of laughter and delight that filter through the verdant underbrush of the valley and over the open lattice of my second-story window.
Yeah!